Hello, Jamie from Inky&Scrappy back with a new, I guess, Ohuhu coloring quick guide. This is what I've been working on for the last 2 months, 2.5 months. I don't know. It's been a while. I reorganized both. I have both 320s in the Honolulu and the Ohuhu, and so I reorganized and redid. I'll show you some pictures at the end of my new marker, like, you know, they're all in color order, number order. So the new 2025 Ohuhu marker color number system switched, and I don't know when it switched, sometime in 2025. I only found out when I ordered markers for a event that we hosted, and I needed more markers, and I'm like, these numbers don't match with what I had. And so figured out that they switched them. I like their new number system, so if you're using the old ones yet and you don't want to convert them, that's fine. It'll take me a little while to learn all the new numbers, but eventually I'll you know, figure it out. So when I was going through and kind of figuring out the numbers, and this is why I ended up converting all of mine. So you can go onto the Honolulu site. It's under, I think, support maybe, but they have like the conversion ones on there, so it'll have all the new number system on there. And I think and these are all out of order, so that's just kind of me and all of my prep work for it. I'm trying to think. So anyways, I ended up with kind of finding all of the numbers. We'll just go with the first sheet. This was probably, yeah. So all of my hand scratches. So they kind of go in order. So, but when you're reading them, you read it like Y14 instead of Y14. Kind of, and that's, I guess Copics is kind of the same way. I never read them that way, but that's kind of how Copics go too. The first, is it the first number or 2 numbers, and then the last number is like saturation or something. I don't remember all of the ins and outs. But ultimately, so let's just do the Y2s, right? So Y26 is going to be lighter than Y216. Technically, they're supposed to work well together. Now, keep in mind, so when I did the first sheet, I was like, wow, that's a lot of markers. They're not in both sets. Some of them are strictly in the Honolulu. Some of them are strictly in the Oahu, but they all mesh across that whole line, right? So there's some that I don't have just because they're in specialty sets. And so I don't have all of those specialty sets. And so I don't have all of the colors on there, which is fine. I don't think I need them per se. Full set syndrome, I know, it's rough. So for this one, like the Y26 or 26, the Y26 is going to have one in both the Honolulu and the Oahu. So it's going to have 2 numbers underneath it. I think most of these ones do until you get to like Y211, which is only in the Oahu. And then you have like Y215, which is only in the Honolulu. And so, but you should be able, with this, I'm hoping I can find numbers. If you only have one set, you should be able to find a number that's close enough in the other set if they have something that's similar. Kind of like this one up here, they only have like the Y03. And then you're going to miss 2 of those if you have the Oahu's, but you should be able to, you know, maybe jump that bridge enough to get a blend in there. So it was just kind of fun to kind of do it. I don't agree with, especially in the E series, I don't agree with where some of them are placed in there. I would have probably moved them around, but it gives you a really quick guide just to help you with finding colors and things that are going to look alike. You know that I've done my color guides. I have not converted. Am I going to? Ooh, I don't know. I have not converted my full color swatch chart with all of the new numbers on there yet. Eventually, I will probably add those. I just haven't yet. And so it's gonna be a task, right? So this project probably took me 50 plus hours or better, 60, I don't know. It took a long time. The circle ones I could use with a punch. I think I put it away already. Let me grab it. This one, I think this punch worked really good for the circle ones that are on the site. And then of course the Oahu ones, I had to hand cut all of those ones out. I printed them on just regular printer paper. This is on regular printer paper, so you'll see the run on here. I guess ultimately I could cut out the strip and glue it over another piece if you wanted it to look pretty. I'm trying to think anything else that's... So I printed the ones from the Oahu site. They do have like the stickers, but then you have to handwrite them. So I thought about doing the stickers, but they were like 10 bucks for the sheet of stickers, which probably would have saved me a boatload of time if they had the numbers on them, but I don't think they have the numbers on them. I think they're working on that, so eventually it would be easier to do that way. These ones, I literally printed out the sheets, the 320 sheets, and this one, the Honolulu series, and the Oahu series, and then just printed them both out. And then I put double-sided adhesive, like, let me see. Don't mind me as I run away. I literally used the Culture Couture, this is like die cut adhesive sheets on the back of it. So it didn't run through, but then I could just die cut them, you know, punch them out, and I can put my stickers on the ends. And so that was all I did to get my stickers on there. The first ones I did put tape over them. They were a pain in the butt to punch out with the punch, and so I abandoned that ship. It just happened. I figured hopefully these work. I also wrote the number on each marker when I was going through them, just to make my life easier if that end cap fell off. I only did one end. I did not do both ends. So if I'm, you know, if I'm struggling to find markers, hopefully that helps me on that. Other than that, so this sheet is now up and available for purchase on my Etsy shop. Feel free to go and grab it. Don't feel that you need to. You can definitely, if you just have Honolulu's or you just have Oahu's and you want a number sheet, they're printed in their number order per sheet. So I went through and added the ones that are missing in between here, and then I figured out what my conversion numbers were and all the things. There are a couple on here that are just in the Kaala series. Whenever I was looking up numbers and I found stuff that I didn't have, I wrote it down, added it, because somebody might need it. Maybe in the future I'll need it. I don't know. So those were just things. Anything that has a star asterisk didn't have a previous number, so they must be new to the 2025 set, or you know, they're out there somewhere and I don't know where they're at, but they weren't listed as having any past numbers. So I hope that helps. Other than that, I think that's about all I have for this one. I hope you guys get some use out of it if you do use it. If not, that's okay. I plan on getting a lot of use out of it.